They weren't the best at this time, but that's when it started to be used. In which category?
500.
What was Woodrow Wilson's proposed plan for peace? What was it called? Meaning that it was to end the war. And I was looking for the specific name. Do you remember? Very close. That was when it got approved, but his plan was called the 14 points. That was a tough one. Where are we at? In which city, well, I guess country, where was the first assassination? Where?
Jimmy?
Yes, in Europe, right. That one. So it started with S, so yeah, it was pretty confusing. But the answer is Sarajevo. And this was in the 1990s. And what happened later in the 1990s at Sarajevo? We'll see this name again in the future. In World Civ, we'll talk about it more. Sarajevo is very well known for all the battles that have taken place there. How much was it worth? According to the Treaty of Versailles, Germany was going to make serious territorial concessions, as in they would have to give up a lot of land that they had seized, and they would have to pay what? War blank. Yeah, Germany has to pay the other countries what? Yeah. The word is reparations. Means that they'll pay money back for fixing things and saying I'm sorry. Wow, Germany was really punished for this, but why do you think that was? Because they had seized on so many other lands. When they realized the mistake that was, they were very embarrassed and had to shrink back to their regular size. And Germany had a very serious punishment from this. Germany was very politically embarrassed at this time, and that led their country into a state of severe poverty. And they had very strong nationalism before. Which affected and started things happening for the Nazi Party and the destruction of the Jews and everything that was going to take place in World War II. So it was a really big mistake what they were doing in World War One. And maybe if they didn't do that, then it might not have led to World War II. I know, I feel the same way. We have to be careful when we look at what led to World War One. So then we don't let the same thing happen again. It's really about people just being offended, and I think it's ridiculous. Who had that? How much was it? Your turn. Yep. Was that one 500? It was. Oh, it was 300. So there's land that Germany had to leave alone. Before it was neutral, and then they seized it, but France took it as their thank you gift from the end of the war.
Help you, Daniel.
Alsace and Lorraine. It was part of Germany that they had taken over. Okay, we are finished. Wow. I want to congratulate all of you for doing your best here. You did really good. If you feel like, wow, I'm really overwhelmed and I didn't get so much, yeah, maybe you don't feel ready, but today was just a practice, okay? So we can play again, and you can pull it up on Google. So then you can be practicing for the real test, which is Friday, okay? And go ahead and have a break right now.